Synonym, antonym, sentence making with examples and picture and memorizing technique for the words. Abdicate, aberrant, abet, abeyance, abhor. We will discuss 5 English words: abdicate, aberrant, abet, abeyance, and abhor. We will start with a definition of each word and then move on to its synonyms and antonyms. We will also create some sentences to demonstrate the use of these words in context and illustrate each word with a relevant picture. Finally, we will provide a memorization technique for each word to help you remember their meanings. Abdicate. Abdicate means to renounce or surrender a throne, office, or other position of power or responsibility. Synonyms: resign, relinquish, step down. Antonyms: assume, take on, accept. Example sentence: the king abdicated his throne after realizing that he was not fit to rule the kingdom. Picture: a person handing over a crown or a scepter. Memorization technique: think of the word abdicate as a combination of the words abandon and dictate. To abdicate is to abandon the responsibility to dictate or rule. Aberrant. Aberrant means deviating from what is normal, typical, or expected, abnormal or unusual. Synonyms: atypical, unusual, deviant. Antonyms: typical, normal, regular. Example sentence: the aberrant behavior of the students during the school assembly caused concern among the teachers. Picture: a person doing something out of the ordinary, such as walking on their hands instead of their feet. Memorization technique: think of the word aberrant as a combination of the words abnormal and err. To aberrate is to err from the norm, to deviate from what is typical. Abet. Abet means to encourage, support, or aid in the commission of an illegal or unethical act. Synonyms: encourage, assist, aid. Antonyms: discourage, hinder, oppose. Example sentence: the accomplice abetted the criminal in his escape from the police. Picture: a person holding a thumbs up sign, representing encouragement. Memorization technique: think of the word abet as a combination of the words a and bet. To abet is to make a bet on someone's illegal or unethical behavior, to support or encourage it. Abeyance. Abeyance means a state of temporary inactivity or suspension. Synonyms: suspension, inactivity, dormancy. Antonyms: activity, operation, execution. Example sentence: the construction of the new building was in abeyance due to a shortage of funds. Picture: a construction site with a sign that says work in abeyance. Memorization technique: think of the word abeyance as a combination of the words a and bay. To be in abeyance is to temporarily cease to be a bey or ruler, to be in a state of suspension. Abhor. Abhor means to detest or loathe strongly, to find repugnant. Synonyms: detest, loathe, abhor. Antonyms: adore, cherish, love. Example sentence: she abhorred the thought of violence and worked tirelessly to promote peace. Picture: a person with a disgusted expression on their face. Memorization technique: think of the word abhor as a combination of the words a and horror. To abhor something is to feel a deep and intense horror or revulsion towards it, to loathe or detest it strongly. Conclusion: we have discussed 5 words: abdicate, aberrant, abet, abeyance, and abhor. We have defined each word, provided synonyms and antonyms, created example sentences, illustrated each word with a picture, and provided a memorization technique for each word. Remember to practice using these words in context, and with time and repetition, they will become part of your vocabulary.